If you're trying to decide between the ISEE and SSAT and you're worried about choosing the wrong one, this decision deserves more strategy than most families give it. Give me the next few minutes and I'll show you how to choose the test that actually aligns with your child, not the one other parents happen to be using. We use a short diagnostic and alignment framework to make this decision clear. I'll explain the logic behind it so you can apply the same thinking yourself. And if you want the structured version later, I'll let you know where families typically start. I'm Crystal. I've spent over 20 years in education, teaching students, training educators, and advising families through high-stakes testing and admissions decisions. And I want to be very clear about this. This is not a small decision, but it can be a calm one. Every video I share is meant to help you make one smart, grounded decision without pressure or second guessing. Most families assume the ISEE and SSAT are interchangeable. They're not. And choosing the wrong test doesn't just make prep harder, it can quietly work against your child's confidence and performance. Parents usually default to whatever test sounds more familiar, follow what other families are doing, let a school loosely recommend one, or assume more prep will fix any mismatch. All reasonable, all incomplete. Because these tests don't just measure skills, they reward different behaviors under pressure. And when a test conflicts with how a child naturally thinks, no amount of extra work creates ease. This is what we tell our families. Step 1, understand how each test behaves. Both tests assess verbal skills, reading, math, and writing, but there's a critical difference. The SSAT penalizes wrong answers. The ISEE does not. That single rule changes pacing, guessing strategy, and stress response. The second thing you need to know is to match the test to the child, not the reputation. In general, the ISEE favors structure, consistency, and steady problem solving. The SSAT favors flexibility, risk-taking, and puzzle-style thinking. One isn't better, one is simply better aligned for a particular student. Step 3, protect confidence and optionality. Score control matters. With the ISEE, families control when and where scores are sent. With the SSAT, once a school is listed, scores are sent automatically. That flexibility often reduces pressure and gives families breathing room, because when the test aligns with the child, prep feels calmer, confidence builds faster, performance becomes more predictable. You're not pushing harder, you're removing friction. This is exactly why we always start with a diagnostic and alignment conversation before committing to a testing path. Even families who don't work with us leave knowing which test fits their child, why it fits, and how to move forward without second guessing. Instead of guessing, you're choosing intentionally, and that single decision often sets the tone for the entire admissions process. Both tests open the same doors. The right choice simply makes the journey steadier for your child and you. And when steadiness replaces stress, everything else becomes easier. If you're trying to decide between the ISEE and SSAT, or trying to decide which school based on which test, and you want help aligning that choice to your child, I have a simple diagnostic and test alignment resource that gives families clarity quickly. You can comment test and I'll share it with you.